Hi there, this is Lisa Starr, the Grow Well educator with We Work Well, and I am joined today by Carol Wertz. She is the Senior Director of Domestic Professional Sales and Customer Support for Revitalash. So Carol, welcome and thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, it's our pleasure. So we wanted to ask Revitalash and Carol what they're doing in this crazy Corona time to stay relevant and present with consumers and spas.
So we have a lot going on, actually. As you know, and as everybody has had to do, we've had to really act very quickly to figure out how we wanted to be seen during this time and how we could better support all of our clients across the U.S. And so we launched a very successful program that I want to tell you a little bit about.
Oh, good.
As we headed into 2020, we created a loyalty program here in the U.S. that essentially consists of 4 different levels, and all of our clients that qualified opted into one of 4 levels, of course, with the highest being diamond, all the way down to a bronze level. But what we did is we took a look at the program and looked for ways that we could enhance the benefits during this time when just about all of the businesses have had to close for several weeks. And so what we decided to do was to create an affiliate program on our Revitalash.com website. And for 3 of the loyalty levels, they have the opportunity to be able to participate in this affiliate program. How it works is that if one of our resellers qualifies for it, they go ahead and complete all of the paperwork for it, and then they get their own special code that they can give to their clients so that they can continue to buy our products during this time when their businesses are closed. So the client goes to our website, chooses whatever products they want to purchase, they enter the special code that's assigned to their favorite spa, and they receive 10% off their purchase, and the actual owner of the spa gets a 40% commission. So it gives them an opportunity to have some revenue coming in during this time and to still be able to connect with their customers and sell our brand.
Wow, Carol, that's a fantastic initiative. Really well.
It really is. I mean, it's very difficult out there, especially when, you don't have that revenue coming in, and to still be able to find a means to be able to bring some in is really what our goal was during this time.
Perfect. Well, thank you for doing that. It's a great way for the spas to stay in the conversation with your product as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We've also looked at, how as a sales team can we be effective knowing that, many of our spas have closed during this time. And so Zoom has become our best friend. We have done lots of training on how to use it and how to, be able to conduct trainings and meetings. And so, we looked at different ideas of how we could do product knowledge training during this time. Some of the feedback that we got early on from some of the owners were that, their staff has been furloughed. They don't know that they would like to be able to take, and participate in something like this. But what we found is they're sitting at home, they don't have anything to do, they're bored, and they really want to take an opportunity to advance their learning during this time. So we've had great success with offering product knowledge classes, tips and techniques of how they can use the product in different ways. We've also done some client events too, believe it or not.
Wow.
Where some of our partners have invited some of their clients to jump on a Zoom call, and we teach them how to make the perfect brow, or how to really enhance the lashes. And so it's created a lot of excitement, and it's allowed our sales team to be able to stay connected not only with the spas out there, but to have the opportunity to meet some of their top clients as well too.
So all of this content you've created, is it on demand?
It is basically on demand, and some can be, on the fly. We're trying to really work with each individual spa to understand, what's going to work best for their business and what would be most impactful for them. I think that, we are very fortunate that we have great relationships and we have true partnerships. And so we kicked it off very early by trying to figure out, can we help you create ideas for curbside pickup, or can we help you create ideas on how you could deliver product, or how can you create little beauty boxes? And so, just really trying to invoke thought on what we could do differently during this time to help business continue, knowing that it would be minimized.
And the training for the therapists, that's available through the website as well?
So that's available if they reach out to their account executive. We have people throughout the field that are still working. And of course, we have our inside sales team. They're all working remotely from home. And so they can reach out to their local rep and set up some time with them, and really to understand what we could be doing to help them during this time and advance that learning.
That's great. Are you able to ship at the moment?
We are. We're very fortunate. We're able to ship. And so, every day we hold our breath and hope that nothing happens that disrupts that. But
Mm.
we have been shipping, and our warehouse is doing a fantastic job given the circumstances. But we are taking all the safety protocols
Mm.
very seriously and making sure that they're implemented as well.
Of course. So what do you see happening as spas come out of this, Carol? Have you had any thoughts as a company about how that will work?
I think we're all going to come up a little bit different. We know that the world has changed, and we know that I think personally that people are going to be very excited to get back to the spa world. I think that people love self-care at home, but they love going to a spa even more so and having it done for them. But I think we also have to continue to find ways to become creative and offer the support that's going to be needed, because it is going to be a ramp up that's going to have to happen, and a recapture. And so we are meeting weekly to really try to understand what we can do as a company to ensure that we're meeting the needs given the current situation and coming out of that. I know our marketing team on top of it has done a tremendous amount of work during this time and shifted their focus to really, understand how they could better support us during this time. They've done an excellent job. Self-care tips. We're doing a lot of communications on what people can do to their business during this time from a cosmetic perspective,
Mm-hmm.
what they can do for their own self-care tips. And so they've done a great job reacting to not only that, but, social media engagement and how to keep people, interested and active during this time as well, too.
It's really been interesting to me to see what's going on in social media because, we are all at least connected this way. And people are really taking advantage of this time to get the client's attention. I loved your little series on the little questionnaire on 5 different people. What are they doing in quarantine time? And that was fun to read.
Absolutely. I think people are spending an enormous amount of time on social media right now, and really, trying to not only entertain themselves, but I think it's a great way for them to learn what they can be doing differently in the future to reapply that to their clients moving forward.
Well, luckily, everyone is anxious, obviously, for restrictions to be lifted, and I do think people are anxious to get back out. I've read lots of articles about what's going to happen to makeup, and everyone wants to wear sweatpants now, but I think that's temporary. I think that we're going to be so happy to get back out that we're going to be full on when we can be.
I have to agree with you. I know that, there's been a lot of, what's the first you're going to do? What's the first thing you're going to do as soon as you can, get out of your house and have some normalcy restored to your life? And I've heard many people say, I'm going to my spa, I'm going to get a massage, I'm going to go shopping, I'm going to go out to dinner. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I think people that are able to are going to try to return to their lifestyle as quickly as they possibly can.
And that includes you and I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Just some sense of normalcy. I think we're all going to appreciate, even more than we might have, our freedom of movement once we get it back.
Absolutely agree with you. Absolutely.
Well, thanks so much for your time today, Carol, and good luck as we continue through this situation. I'm sure we will see you at a We Work Well event sometime soon.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Stay safe.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.